sign.
So why did we lose the opposable toe?
I'm glad you brought that up. You see his foot? It's like a hand. That's his leg. I'm not sure. The thing is, most evolutionists would say we did not evolve from the orangutans. They're thinking now we evolved from the chimpanzees or maybe the great apes, but not the orangutans. And so the orangutans would be sort of an offshoot that developed opposable big toes as well as opposable thumbs. There's even a paper that's written back in the 80s, I think, where they were trying to argue that orangutans are actually more highly evolved than man. I mean, it does make sense, doesn't it? If opposable thumbs makes us more highly evolved, if you're going to say that. And so we don't have opposable big toes, but orangutans do, and so that would make them even more evolved, highly evolved than we are. And for living in trees, I think that's a true statement. But we don't live in trees, so that would be your answer, Erica. We don't live in trees, so we didn't get, maybe we came down from the tree before we developed opposable big toes. Yeah, we could build a tree house.
But wouldn't the opposable toes make it a lot harder to walk and run? If you look at the foot, it's not a flat surface.
Yeah, I think so. But he doesn't have to run around. He lives in trees. But you see the point. The point of evolution is that our body molds to whatever environment we're in. And so the idea of progress is sort of it's an illusion. Progress to the evolutionists is an illusion. Whatever the environment is, that's what we'll look like. Have you seen the movie Waterworld? I've seen about half of it. I just couldn't handle. I just eventually got tired of it because it just goes on and on and on. But one of the things about Waterworld is that the whole world is covered with water again. And what they're showing is that we started evolving, but we're evolving back toward fish. We develop gills, and everything becomes much more simple. And that's what evolutionists are saying, is that the reason we have this illusion that things are becoming more diverse is because the Earth itself is becoming more diverse with lots of different kind of living environments. If we all went back to one environment, then it would all become more simple, and we'd all look like fish with gills and fins or webs between our toes. And some people are born with webbed fingers and webbed toes. You know that? They have surgery where they cut them out because they don't want to be called duck boy or whatever in school. And so they do surgery on them. But if you were born with webbed fingers and webbed toes and the world is covered with water, that would give you a distinct advantage, especially in the Olympics. Swimming Olympics. Yeah, you could become swimmers with your webbed fingers and webbed toes. That's a mutation. But you see what I'm talking about. It would favor that for a particular mutation.